Welcome back to the channel. I'm Brett, and today I have another VEVOR review for you. So I don't really have any loyalty to any corporation, but when VEVOR reaches out to me with products, I generally do them because they're really good products. And if you ever go to their website and you start looking at all the products they have, if they don't have something on their website, you probably don't need it. This Borescope camera from VEVOR comes with a large 5-inch high-resolution screen. The cable is 16.4 feet. And what's neat about this camera is there's actually triple cameras. There's a camera on either side, and there's a camera at the front. The light is super bright, so there's no issues when you're trying to search around in super dark areas. And just to give you an idea of what's possible, it's pitch dark in my garage right now. And with this Borescope, I'm actually able to read the letters on that memory card. It does come with a 32 gigabyte TF micro card. It comes with a charging cable. And what's neat is it comes with a couple extra adapters for the end. And so what these do is you'll unscrew the little cover, and one of these are magnetic and one of these are a hook. And so if you're working on an automobile and you drop something down into the engine bay or something catastrophic like that, and you're never going to get it out, well, with this you actually have a chance of getting it out. So it's actually a pretty strong magnet. So this camera can also zoom in, and it also flip directions because of the 3 little cameras, so you can hold it and it'll actually sit here and give you different views. So one thing I think is really great about this Borescope camera is the ability to record and to take pictures. A lot of times I'll go to a job and sit there with a cell phone trying to get pictures or trying to remember what was going on. So with this Borescope will make this nice because I'll be able just to go take pictures, take videos, and I won't have to sit there and try to use my cell phone and try to get around goofy corners. So taking videos or pictures are pretty simple. Just go to this top button, you hit the button, it'll take a picture. If you hold it, it'll record. Once you're done recording, hit the button again, save the video. The camera also has a dual screen feature, and when you get into the settings with your pictures, you can just scroll through to your pictures or videos. And what I thought was really nice is I can just go carry this with me inside and go review a job or something where I don't have to actually have the camera connected all the time. One thing I noticed about saving the pictures and the video is it actually puts the date and time on there, and so you know when you took the video. Sometimes that's an issue for me, trying to remember like what did I do at that job, when did I do this, when did I do that. So I'm gonna go get busy and try this thing out. There was a sensor that I needed to replace on my car that I couldn't see, and I think if I would have had this camera and it could have been my eyes, I could have reached around this exhaust manifold and replaced the sensor. I was trying to use a mirror, it wasn't working out, so I just took it to the repair shop. But now using this camera, I can also see that they didn't put one of the bolts in the heat shield. So one of the things they say this is good for is for inspecting engines and hard to reach parts around automotive applications. So I'm gonna go ahead and check out the piston here in my tractor. That's what it looks like. You can tell there's a lot of detail there, and of course with the 5-inch screen you can see pretty much everything that you need to see. So this den has always been super dark. They never put any lights in here because this is an old farmhouse. And so what I'm going to be doing is fishing wires through the ceiling, but I'm also going to be fishing wires through the outlet up to the ceiling and also down through the floor. And so I think this is going to help out a lot for that. So here in the ceiling, I've measured off where I want to put my light, and I poked a couple holes and I kept them really small. So since this is a textured ceiling, I'll be able to kind of patch these with some drywall mud real easy, and then just touch it up with paint. You'll never see it. So what I want to determine here is kind of what I'm looking at so I can see the ceiling joists or what's going on. I want to say that these are probably, this space is probably open, probably like an open frame. So right here I can see I'm right next to a ceiling joist. Yeah, everything that I can see on here is just open framing. So what I'll be able to do is go cut the holes for my light, and then I'll be able to put those old construction recessed lights in here, but I'll be able to drill my holes where I want them, fish the wires over, and get them down to that outlet. So I'll actually know what's going on behind the wall instead of just sitting here fishing. So this is the next generation Borescope camera. The previous generations didn't have the handle on them. And so this is a really great unit. The previous generation sold for about $80. They're on sale now for about $60. And so if this is something you think you would use around the house, which I keep coming up with all kinds of things that I think I could use it for, especially getting in behind walls and things like that, I think this would definitely be a great investment. So we're so grateful for everyone who has supported our channel. Like and share this video if you think it'll help somebody, and watch for that light installation video, as there'll be some pretty tricky things that I'll be able to do with this camera to actually get the wires through the walls, and it'll also give you a little bit of insight onto how to run a new circuit from the panel box up to a switch and then get it in behind the walls and then up to your lights. Thank you so much for watching.